and gals, welcome back to Back Pocket Game Reviews, and we'll address a few things. By the way, I'm feeling sick. If you don't remember the last time I felt sick and recorded a video while wearing a tank top, that was my most viewed video. Not saying this will be, because it probably won't, but just interesting little comparison there. It's also been a hot minute since I made a video or really any content. We'll address the big elephant of, yes, I have hair. Like, a full head of hair. Some of you who have popped into some streams over the last several months have probably caught on to, oh my god, Nick can grow a full head of hair. Shaved my head by choice. I know my kids were both shocked to find that out. Sorry, also, if you hear pitter-patters, that is my wiener dogs running around in the other room. So, this video is kind of hard and odd to make because I've been a big Xbox fan, like, my entire gaming life, right? So, the original Xbox came out while I was in high school. Halo was a very pivotal game in my gaming life, right? Like, huge Halo fan, read all the Halo books, played all the Halo games, huge fan of the series. Gears of War, another huge game for me. Arguably one of my favorite multiplayer games of all time. I love Gears of War. Played the online. I was even ranked in the top 100 in the original Gears Online and Annex for years. Loved the game. Fable, one of my favorite RPGs of all time. Absolutely love Fable. Was really excited for the new Fable to come out this year, which guess what? It's not. Cool, right? Xbox has only pushed that back since the last console generation. Crazy that we got it teased before the new consoles ever even came out, and yet I still have not had a chance to even really see a full gameplay trailer of the game. I've seen teasers and snippets and little pieces here and there, but I haven't seen an actual full gameplay trailer of said game, which is pretty stupid. It's made by Playground Games, right? Playground Games makes great games. They made the Forza series. Love Forza. Arguably my favorite racing franchise. So, Xbox has all these games, right? All these games, but we aren't getting any games on Xbox. It's like a desert, like a wasteland. And even the games that are coming out are also releasing on the PlayStation, which I don't disagree with. I'm fine with you releasing them on PlayStation as well. My issue is everything I'm getting is a remaster. And this isn't solely exclusive to Xbox. PlayStation is the same damn way right now. All of them. Here's a remaster. Here's a remaster of a game we already created. Here's another remaster. I don't want to play The Last of Us remastered again. Just like I don't need 3 remasters of the original Gears of War back-to-back. It's great that you did one where now it's on both consoles and all of that stuff. It's cool. Sweet. Beautiful. I'm sick of it. And it's even harder when being an Xbox fan to know that you own Bethesda and yet it's still a barren wasteland of releases. And then you're going to up the price of Game Pass to $29.99 while still chopping out features. Oh, but now you're also going to have to watch some advertisements. We're going to toss some advertisements in there. Because, that makes sense. And everything has to be the subscription service. I'm getting really sick of the subscription service bullshit. Even when it comes to streaming videos. So I have to have Peacock or Paramount to watch South Park. I have to have Peacock. Well, had to have Peacock if I wanted to watch WWE events. But now it's gone over to ESPN, which costs an arm and a leg. So this is all of these industries that are just nickel and diming you. It's almost better to go back to cable at this point than to pay for all of the different streaming services to get all of the content you want. Either that, or you can just pirate it and say, F them at this point, right? So what's the point of this video? I sold my Xbox. I don't have a single Xbox console in this house anymore. And it was just really hard to keep justifying paying the monthly when everything that I wanted to play for it, what's coming out to Game Pass this year that I've been excited for? That's right, Tony Hawk. Cool, I could have bought that for $40 on either of the consoles. I don't need to keep paying $30 a month. And it was such an unpopular decision for you guys to raise the cost of Game Pass that you decided to backpedal and go, everyone who hasn't canceled, keep in mind, this is like 3 days after the announcement of the change, everyone who hasn't canceled will grandfather into the $20 tier. How many people do you think had already canceled by that point? If you think it's most of them, you're probably correct. But I mean, I'm not even going to tell you, like, Sony isn't doing the same shit. Like, even when you go over to the PlayStation, PlayStation just has the benefit of, I can still play the Xbox games that have released. Like, if I want to buy Gears of War Remastered on there, I can. That's cool, right? I could even stream it for you on YouTube, because Xbox still hasn't given me a way to stream on YouTube. But I can on Twitch. And whatever the hell their old streaming platform that failed was, they got that one on there pretty quick. Don't remember what the hell it was called, because that's how inconsequential it was. I don't know. It's really odd to look at, and it's kind of hard to like want to feel this way. At this point, just release the Halo games. Just make your games for every platform. Stop making a console. You release the stupid ROG Ally X, the Xbox version of the Republic of Gaming handheld. It can't even play the Xbox console games. It can only play the Xbox games for Windows. Like, that's not an Xbox. You can sit here and start calling everything an Xbox, but all you're doing is diluting your own brand. I'm kind of done. Like, I don't know how else to say this. And even if I did really want to play the Master Chief Collection, I could build a gaming PC for like $800, which, hell, if I wanted the 2 terabyte Xbox Series X, costs $800. You are at the starting point of a decent, like, $800 is an alright gaming PC that could probably outperform the Series X. Crazy how that works, isn't it? Like, you are now pricing yourself out of everything. And we could say tariffs. Tariffs haven't taken effect yet. You're preemptively upping the costs. So all these companies that are raising prices and all this stuff, tariffs haven't started yet. None of the tariffs would have taken effect until months into the costs. Everything that's already imported isn't retroactively paying a tariff. And a lot of companies are getting caught for being greedy. And it's at all of our expenses. And I mean, fuck, even Nintendo's doing this shit. Like, we can charge whatever we want for a game. You watched it all. Oh, we can brick your system. But at least with Nintendo, like, I know that's the only way I'm playing a Nintendo game. It's the only way I'm playing the new Metroid. It's the only way I'm playing the new Mario Kart. Like, at least there's a selling point there. That's it. Like, but then you got the whole Xbox argument of, well, now we brought Steam to everything. That's cool. But I have Steam on the handheld, right? If I got the little Xbox handheld. But I still can't play my Xbox game library, but you want to call it an Xbox. Well, it's got the Steam library. That's still not the Xbox games I've already paid for that I would have wanted to play on the handheld that you argued was an Xbox handheld. I don't know who is in charge over at Xbox or at Microsoft. And it's crazy because, like, Phil Spencer's been, like, quiet as shit. When's the last time you've seen that man? And he used to be, like, the people's, like, champion, right, of gaming. Like, he used to be notice the second they've gone, like, super anti-consumer, that man disappeared. Where the hell did he go? But he's still the head of Xbox, isn't he? I have so many questions. Like, how do you single-handedly go, let's kill a brand? This is like watching, essentially, Toys R Us kill itself all over again. It's just absurd to watch this happen. It is like watching an actual murder in real life. And they're killing themselves. But, like, it's insane. The hard part for me will always be, like, the Xbox controller is my favorite controller. I'm not saying I haven't, like, adjusted to PlayStation's controller over time, but I would tell you I still perform much better with an Xbox controller because of the sticks being on a different axis. But I just can't keep supporting that. And I get it. You'll make the argument that you can use a controller on PC. It's not the same. Like, it's not. I will probably go PC next generation. But I'm probably going to be forced to just learn how to comprehend a mouse and a keyboard is what's probably going to happen. There are probably some games I will still play with an Xbox controller. I did keep one of my Xbox controllers because I have a limited edition one that I absolutely love. It was the anniversary Xbox controller. It's really hard to have been someone who has been so pro something and feel like these games were such a big part of my gaming history, only to watch the companies like set it on fire. And Sony's done the same shit. Like the PS3 price announcement, I don't know if you all remember that, but that was literally like watching Sony light their legacy on fire. Or the crab video with the massive damage. Like, I get that companies will never care about the customer. But if you want to sell more games, you make it more accessible to more gamers. That means if you're selling more games, you don't have to charge as much to make as big of a profit. But if you're selling less games, now you have to charge more, probably hence why some of these games are going up to $80. And I understand game prices haven't changed much over time. I've been around 50 to 60 bucks like my whole life, right? But games aren't progressively getting better outside of graphics. Like, we are now getting to a point of where a lot of like the mechanics or games are releasing very broken, which is insane because you've had how much time to perfect all this, but somehow we're pedaling backwards. Without the day one like patches to most of these games, they would be absolute trash. But they used to ship completely fine on the cartridge. I don't know. This turned into a little bit more of a rant than what I really wanted to, but like it's hard to like. I feel like I'm breaking up with someone. Like, no Xbox in my house. Like my son's Xbox, we're done. We fold. No more Xbox. We did get a Switch 2. I have a PS5. My wife has a PS5. My son has every Nintendo console known to man in this house.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I only have a freaking GameCube and a Wii U.
Do you not have an N64 down here?
You do. That's yours.
Okay, do we not play on it?
We do play on it.
Exactly. So in his room, he has a Wii U, a GameCube, a Switch, a 3DS XL. You get the point, right? Downstairs, there's an N64 and a Super Nintendo and a Switch 2. Crazy. That's like everything except for the NES. As I just said. I don't know. It's really hard to watch like the company self-destruct like this, though. But I guess that's where we're at. That's just what we're going to be dealing with, right? Because you'll own nothing and like it. And it's not just the gaming industry. It's all of the industries are doing this. But there's got to be a certain point of where, like, hey, we're making record profits, but we can't pay people more. These people at the bottom can barely support themselves, but we can't afford to pay them more. Two things can't be true at the same time, right? Right? Guys, let me know what you think down in the comments down below. Obviously, it's always been kind of odd that I've been an Xbox guy, because not a lot of people are. It's been a dying thing since Xbox One came out. 360 was really their big moment. Now, I get that. Like, I fully understand that. But some of those game franchises, like, they meant a lot. And now we're even rumored to be bringing Halo over to the PlayStation, so at that point, does it really matter to me anymore? No, because I can already get Forza over there. I can already get the Gears of War remaster. I'm sure you'll release any other Gears of War that you remaster on there as well, which I'm fine with. But just make games at that point. Just become a gaming studio. Stop making a console. Use Windows as your platform, your main platform. What does it matter? Kids, I am curious to know what you think. And don't forget to drop a thumbs up if this is your first video you've ever seen of mine and you enjoyed it. Make sure you click that subscribe button. Obviously, interactions help with the algorithms. I'll see you all soon. Plenty more content coming for you.